All right, well, we're going to officially get started, folks. I'm going to introduce first to you Untamed Adam Garamani. Woo! That's Untamed Adam Garamani, folks. He's our resident expert because we are stupid comedians from New Jersey who make NFTs. So we need Adam. Desperately need him. Without him, everything we say would be bullshit. But anyway... And we're here with Chris Park, everybody. Hey, Chris Park.
Yay!
Chris Park.
What's going on? And ladies and gentlemen, the great Bo Blaze. Everyone, please.
I'm going to do a special song for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So anyway, we do a show called Comedians Talk to NFT Stars as well. We have 2 episodes out. That is not how we met Adam, but Adam is our first guest. So he is our first guest, and you can go to blazo.art/links. And we're very excited to say that we just finished last week, right before the NFTNYC, we just finished our Sabet interview. Wow. Mm-hmm. So we're cool. We're cool. Everybody give us we need a round of applause for getting Sabet to put up with us. We appreciate that he did. But Sabet's a lot of fun, and he will be our 3rd episode. So this is our live show every week. And then we do this wonderful in-depth interview with one person in the NFT world. And the next one, as I said, will be Sabet. So let's see. We're going to start off today with NFTNYC. How many people went to NFTNYC? Somebody show us
your... Anybody?
Yeah, any hands? Oh, Adam's got his hand. No, he doesn't, but I'll pretend. Adam has his hand up. Whoa, 2 hands. Look at that. 2 hands high up.
Oh, Bo, real quick, though.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just wanted to mention, you think we should bring up the TV?
Oh!
Our fancy little TV.
Adam, do you see the TV?
Behind me?
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Look at that.
Display NFTs
that is
on it.
Yes, we will eventually. Today we just barely got it working, but I can't mention who, but a very good friend of ours gave it to us. So we weren't going to say no, but yeah, it's going to be lovely. We'll,
hefty piece of machinery.
It is a hefty piece of machinery. All right, so NFTNYC, nobody was there, but you're going to look to us to tell you all about it.
Oh, I thought you meant just nobody was there.
Yeah, no, well, that's true also. But all right, so let's start off with the wonderful VIP dinner, which was the first thing on Tuesday night, which isn't even an official day. But I went there with one Adam Garamani. Me and Adam were hanging out, and we got there. And right off the bat, there was a small problem with the VIP dinner. There was no dinner. That was the problem. There was absolutely no dinner. There was just a few light, and I do mean light hors d'oeuvres, okay? I mean, I'm not a svelte character, folks, and I had a total of 2 because they were super lame, I thought.
Well, you know, the VIP Speakers Lounge during the event had some nice cheeses.
Yeah, big deal. This was supposed to be a dinner, okay? They're bringing out, right? Adam will tell us after I finish with my big mouth, but they're bringing out these hors d'oeuvres, which was like a tiny piece of prosciutto and melon, one tiny mozzarella ball with a sad-looking red pepper attached to it. There was some tiny little sesame noodle. I like that. I had that. I always can go for a sesame noodle. And after that, what else? There was one more thing I forget. Oh, it was like a piece of cucumber. If only you guys could see my face on the Twitter set. If you could see my face, you'd see that I was horrified it was a piece of cucumber with some, I don't know, like a piece of salmon on it or something. I don't know what it was, but I found it disgusting. Adam said the hell with it. This is free, and ate plenty of them. I was just disgusted with it. What did you think, Adam?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Oh, sorry. One last thing. So we say to these people, these poor people who are feeding us, well, this is nice and all, but when's dinner? And they look at us, they go, this is dinner, and there is nothing else coming out. And I think you saw it around the room. About 100 people just, that son of a... Nobody was particularly happy. Adam, how about you? Were you happy, Adam?
Yeah, you know how when people go around with appetizers, usually they're like really good, like fried shrimp or wrapped hot dogs. You know, these were the bottom of the barrel appetizers. So
exactly. They sucked.
But it's a bear market, so I got my calories in. I ate as many of them as I could.
Eat up. That's what I did. Yeah.
It's a bear market. So Adam is going to make sure he fills up on whatever they give him. You never know. He's got to buy another Fuocious piece. So, you know.
And, it's funny that the VIP food, seemed pretty subpar because, I got to admit, those sandwiches they had for the regular event, out and display, the food that they catered, all the sandwiches, they were really good. I enjoyed eating them.
Yeah, it was nice. They had sandwiches. They had a cookie.
I didn't eat anything else but the sandwiches.
They had 3 different
roast beef and chicken salad sandwiches.
They had 3 different sandwiches every day. And one thing was I don't know, a salad-y kind of thing or something. And, but no drinks. No drinks, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Evidently, we don't need any kind of drink when we're eating dry sandwiches. Okay? Because let's face it, they were tasty, but they were dry. And there was nothing to drink but water. And, water's fine, but it was 20 feet away. It was hidden. You couldn't see it, just like those 5-gallon jugs. And so, that was weird, man. Just
Plenty of hot coffee, too.
Yeah, there was coffee. That's very nice on the first heat wave of the year when it's 90 degrees. All I can think about is hot coffee. Somebody asked him, do you have any iced coffee? No. We're like, do you have any ice? No. We could make iced coffee if you had ice. No. Nowhere in the back is there any ice. No. I don't believe you. But yeah, that was frightening. Look, here's all I have to say. If you're going to invite me to an NFT VIP dinner, please have dinner. I even tweeted at them and said, look, I appreciate that you invited me to your dinner. Okay? That was nice. But if you would just have dinner, that would be cool. Because if not, just tell me it's just going to be VIP mixer with hors d'oeuvres. I wouldn't have been upset. But I'm a big fat guy and I was hungry. All right? And there was nothing I wanted to eat. Nothing. It was not good. Anyway, all right. So then we did a comedy panel. That was good. Mm-hmm. Our buddy DC is not here today. So he's usually on the call, but he could tell you about it. But it was good. Again, I'm getting the complaints out of the way, which is pretty much everything. But no, our comedy panel was Friday morning at 9:45 a.m. Okay? We were supposed to check in at 9:15. We're comedians. We do not know what 9:15 is. We haven't seen 9:15 since grade school. Do you know how early you have to get up when you're from New Jersey and you have to get through the Lincoln Tunnel to be at the Javits Center at 9:15? And then just to mock me? Adam, No traffic, none, 0. I'm driving at 7:30 going, I can't believe this. I could have slept another hour. There is no traffic whatsoever. Did this happen during COVID or something, that there's no more traffic on Fridays? Because it was 3 o'clock in the morning back in the day. Did anybody know about that? It was crazy. But anyway, it was terrible.
Yeah, and you guys did,
Great job, Chris.
don't sell your short.
Chris hitting his mark right on it. Boy, I'll tell you.
Well, no, I was gonna say, don't sell yourself short, man. I mean, you showed up, you
Yes,
made it.
I did.
I
did.
You got up early, man.
I wrote.
Proud of you.
Thank you. I wrote my my treatise the night before, but the panel was DC, Mike Salvi, and myself, and we had fun. And who else came? Uncle Jeff was there, which nobody knows, but Dee knows. Uncle Jeff and a couple of our friends were there, and that was it because it was 9:45. Jeez. Anyway, all right, so what else happened? We met Gabe Weiss. Gabe Weiss was at the event, and we goofed around with him a little bit. Gabe is going to be our next interview. We are editing Sabet, but we will be doing an interview with Gabe Weiss, which, by the way, we've been trying to do for like a month, but we had problems with echo, with our device that we do this with. And first of all, I blame Adam. I blame Adam for this entire situation because when we he's shaking his head. When we decided to do this, change to this new P4, beautiful Zoom P4 that we use for recording, we thought everything was fine, and we used it twice. And evidently, both times, there was a terrible echo. But Adam didn't say anything. Because he's too nice. And he's just like, well, I guess there's just an echo. And didn't say anything. And so then we tried it. And we were just like, I don't understand him. It's got to be you, Gabe. I mean, we've used this thing twice. It's fine. So we blame you, Adam.
Nobody ever said anything. I don't know what the problem is.
That's what we told him. But we did do one cool thing. You can look for this. You guys will find this amusing. We did a Scooby-Doo event because since we're going to interview with him, the like doodle 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 doodle. We did one of those. Yeah, we did one of those, and we're gonna when we do the interview with him, he's going to say something like, "We should go to NFTNYC right now." And we'll go, blah, 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 and then we will appear at NFTNYC. How great is that? Come on. All right. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Clear.
Just like Wayne's World.
I know. Clearly it is not that cool. But Chris, did you like it?
What?
All right. Forget it. All right.
It was all right.
All right.
No, it was funny.
All right.
We had a good time. It'll look better in the video.
Yeah. All right. So one of the high points was mostly because it was not at NFTNYC, was the NFT Now event.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. It was on this beautiful rooftop bar that was like just what a view. They had this great singer, keyboard player, Ali. Not to be confused with Ali Sabet, who, by the way, did I mention will be our next episode?
I think you did.
Yeah, I did. So anyway,
the place was packed. It was with an amazing energy. In the whole place, it was really great.
It was
a really nice event.
You know what made it even better energy? Open bar for 3 hours.
That was cool.
Open bar for 3 hours.
It was pretty fun. I got a drink. They had like special NFT drinks. One was called the Bear Market. What is it?
I think they put out some big cash there, folks. It was a gorgeous place, and that must have cost them a pretty penny, and that's all I have to say. But we were there. We met all three of the founders, Sam Heisel. I talked to him first, and he was awesome. We talked for a while, and great guy. Alejandro was busy talking, but when I finally caught up with him, he was so cute. He says to us, I don't know if he's going to be thrilled that I called him cute, but he says that his main concern, he was looking at we have this little handout, and it says at the top, stupid comedians from New Jersey making NFTs, because that's kind of our thing, right? And he looks at it, he puts his finger over the word stupid, and he goes, you guys aren't stupid. I was like,
oh, aren't you
"Aw,
cute?"
that's so nice. I'm like, but
He is cute.
I said, yeah, we just play it on TV.
Yeah.
We just play stupid on TV.
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, and then Medved finally got there. He was speaking at the conference, and I got to chat with him a bit. And let me tell you, that guy's on 10, always. Anybody else in this room know Medved? Have they interacted with Mr. Medved? That guy is always on. I could just tell, and I love that. So he is a high energy dude. He came running over from doing a panel on NFTNYC.
Oh, dude, and you remember at the event, Rod Stewart was there. And it with his young boy companion.
Really? Was it like the one from the video, the really young boy, like 3 years old? No, not that young.
No, I don't think so. No.
Chris, that's not Rod Stewart. Okay? Although I agree that I thought he was going to burst into song at any moment.
Yeah, all over his young boy companion.
Chris.
Burst into song.
Yeah, he's going to burst something. That's
what he calls it, his song.
Yeah, he bursts. Is that what he calls that?
That's what he calls that.
My song.
Here's some song.
Here's some song.
Here's some song, kid.
William. We also hung out with Brian Brinkman. And, hey, Brian Brinkman, who is actually going to be the next interview after Gabe Weiss. So we have some really cool people coming up for our Comedians Talk to NFT stars.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Chris, we're gonna have to fix your TV because it ran out. It's gone. There's no more TV behind you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it went.
I know. Yeah, the computer went to sleep. Yeah. So well, that's all right. It's not that important. Go ahead. Move your finger on it. Let's see if it comes back. Does it come back? Nah.
You didn't plug in the laptop.
Oh, is that it? All right. Anyway, so we hung out with Brian. That was cool. And there was tremendous swag.
Hell yeah, dude. There was really good stuff there.
Yeah. It was awesome. You screwed up, Chris. You didn't get the hat.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't able to grab a hat. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. I guess it's just like I have like enough hats.
Well, when you're like a big fat guy like me and there's 2X, you're just like so excited. Let me tell you, so excited. It's like 2X, you know. And actually the main, who was the Adam? Do you remember who was the main sponsor of this thing?
Of NFTNYC?
Of NFTNYC.
No, I don't know.
Starts with an I. Anyway,
Immutable. Immutable X.
Mutable. I knew that all I had to give Adam was one letter, and he would then instantly know whatever I was talking about if it has anything to do with NFTs. Yes, Immutable was there. And let me tell you, you ready for this? Everybody get excited. 3X. They had a 3X.
They did. I synced it. Yeah.
I got a 3X. 'Cause, you know, you want a roomy sweatshirt. So I did. I scored a 3X sweatshirt. Man, that's like 25 bills right there. That's nice and heavy. Anyway, look, I'm sure that I don't want to just, I don't know, like dump all over the organizers constantly. I'm sure there's many things that they got right. It was a good event, mostly. But, you know, it was kind of like a ghost town a lot of the time, you know. There were 1,400 classes, bro. How am I going to go to that many classes? I know nobody is, but still. I mean, it's impossible to go to even 1% of them.
Well, that's only 14.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking old. You think I'm going to 14 classes?
Yeah.
No. That's not happening. So let's say there was about 1,000 people teaching, right? Maybe, I don't know how many people had more than one class. But to me, that's who was there. The whole event is basically people who are teaching, and I don't know, it's just too many classes, man. That too, it's just too many, and then not enough people probably buying tickets. but I just don't get it. I mean, I've run events in my life, not anywhere near this big, but pretty big, 1,000 people, and yeah, this was far too many classes, I think. What do you think, Adam?
I didn't attend any, so I don't know.
Even the one you did?
Yeah, in my head, I was somewhere else when I was on that panel. But yeah, way too many.
You agree. So you agree it's too many, right?
Yeah, too many speakers, not enough actual paying attendees.
That's what I think. Right now, do you see that? This is interesting. I forget I'm on camera right now for some people. I am doing a dance with my headset. Hold on. Here we go. All right. That was very, very cute. I wish everyone got a chance to see that. I'll probably make a video of it. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know, man. Quality over quantity. It's just ridiculous. There's just too many. And it just seems so empty. There was like the escalators to heaven from the second to the third floor.
They were such long escalators.
Yeah, I thought I was dead. I thought I was like on that Defending Your Life movie, going all the way up. You know, I don't get it. It was like last year, if anybody here went, do you remember there wasn't one step on the escalators that didn't have a foot on it? Okay? Mm-hmm. It was like you're just going up and down and up and down. I'm not saying it was a better venue, but you couldn't get anywhere. It was like there was so many people there, or at least seemingly so many people there. So, you know, this was probably a bigger, more spread out in some ways. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's remember there were like marching bands last year and all kinds of crazy people when you first came in. There was a whole giant area they could have done that with on the first floor where you came in. No marching bands.
Yeah.
No. Nothing like that.
There were just some guys in blue outfits handing out flyers at the front. That's all I remember.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, they could have talked to people like us and say, hey, you got any comedians to bring for the first? We'd have brought free comedians.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It seemed like that was the energy. Like, they're just, I don't know. Like, maybe they were just so bummed out that they lost money that they were like,
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Give them tuna fish.
Yeah, tuna fish. I don't know. But the second floor where a lot of the classes were, all there was like Nefertiti and the Spirit of the Nile, which wasn't even like, it was like some sort of game. It wasn't even an NFT. We're just like, what? And then there was also 2 big booths with sneakers. That's it.
Yeah.
And they refused to talk to us.
Yeah. We kept doing that whole shtick where you're just waiting there, like, just waiting for somebody to talk to me.
Yeah, because we were shooting.
Just
we were
waiting.
shooting video, and nobody would talk to us. They were, not to sound racist, but I will. No, there were a bunch of Asian women sitting with their hands over their mouth, going hee 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 hee, like, but it's true. That's what they were doing, and we're just like, okay, guess nobody wants any promotion of their sneakers or whatever. It was weird. So, yeah, there just wasn't anywhere near as many booths. Remember last year it was like 4 different levels of like booths were on every level. There was only 3 booths on the whole upstairs. I mean, one was like 5 booths, but still, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you think about the emptiness?
Really, for these conferences, all the fun is the after parties. I mean, this just solidified that the actual event you could probably skip as long as you're clued into where to go for all the the NFT holder events.
Yeah, and that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem, right? Like these guys, they could charge less. You know, like, in other words, maybe they should realize that that is the deal. I don't think I've heard anybody going, NFT was amazing. Like, I mean, you know, it's a great event that we all rally around and we hang out. So I'm glad. I'm really glad. And I really liked last year a lot. And I realize we've had another year of, you know, doom and gloom, but I don't know, man. I think they got to change some stuff. I mean, $750 for a ticket late in the game, you know, but I get it though, because 750, it's like they want to get the corporate people. Like, if Canon has a, you know, like, sends their people, I saw Canon there, like, they're going to pay 750 a person, right? Mm-hmm. So I get it. They have 350 early, so the serious NFT people could pay half price, but I don't know.
You know, I just, like, I don't know. To me, it's like, if you charge, like, if you made it cheaper for regular people, you were able to, like, get, like, you know, more just exciting booths. That's the one thing, like, because this is the third one I've been to now. And the first two were so exciting. Like, I just felt like there was so much excitement and, like, there was, like, crazy stuff going on everywhere and so many people. This time around, it was, like, there was still cool stuff to see and do, but I don't know, man. Just felt like the vibe was just, like, just gone this year.
Yeah, not a lot. There was not a lot to do. There was no secret, like, room upstairs with an auction and a jazz band.
Oh, my God. Remember that? It was one of the best nights ever.
Free food.
Oh, the food was great.
I know. It's pretty great.
That food shit all over the VIP food this year around.
I was going to say they had hors d'oeuvres, but holy crap, those hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, they didn't stop either.
Yeah, they had pigs in a blanket and puff pastries and
just
shrimp.
Big things of fries. And
that was, remember that? You got a little thing of fries? That was good.
Who? It was somebody's event.
No, it was an auction. It was like an auction.
Oh, right.
We're doing an auction for something. But it was great. Anyway, look, they tried that old trick where they gave all the speakers a bunch of half-off tickets at the last minute, and they said, hey, if you guys want your friends to get in cheap, just why don't you promote this? Let me tell you, it was like, it's only 3-4 tickets a person. You know what? If I put that link out and 74 people bought a ticket, I guarantee you they all would have got tickets. But because that's just like that, you know, saving face. We need more people. We'll go back to the original price, but only if you know one of the speakers. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you can charge $2,000 for a booth and $750 a person anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't want to shit on them because I really love the event. I'm just more disappointed.
It just felt flat, you know? Just felt flat.
You know, I met the guy, what's his name, Noah, the guy who runs it. I'm pretty sure that was his name. I met him when we first logged in, and I'm logged in when we first got there and got our badge, and I just had that feeling it was so empty. Remember, like, when to get our badge last year, there was a line like it was the Pied Piper, and we'd go through, and there was badges pick up, and then everybody was at like a million places to hit, right, to get your thing pop out. Yeah, it's just nothing like that.
No.
Yeah. Nothing like that, you know. So, Adam, how was your weekend at the show?
Yeah, the show was wonderful. Went to a lot of events. The panel went well. Afterward, I got to hang out with the one and only Fuocious, the famous
I know.
Web3
First
artist.
of all, I'm extremely fucking jealous. All right. First of all, the one time I don't hang out with you, you hang out with Fuocious. Great.
No. It was
Sure.
It was for the top like 20 people in his Discord, so it was a very small list that could go to his studio.
You are in his top 20 in his Discord?
Yeah, I'm a big collector and believer in him. He has his Fuos project coming out, so I'm one of his bigger holders.
Are you serious? I was not aware of that at all. Wow. I like him a lot. I think he's great.
He showed me all the sneak peeks of what he's doing. He has a big Adidas collaboration coming. His Fuse collection is taking a while because he's obsessing over like every fiber and every render layer. So I think once it's launched, it'll be probably the best looking PFP collection out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when did he decide to do a PFP collection? That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, he came out with what's called paint drops about a year ago. And so you'll be able to mint the PFPs using the paint drops as almost like a currency type of thing.
Should we sing Paint Drops Are Falling on Paint Drops Are Falling on My Head? I'm old and that's why I know this song. I'll be dead soon enough.
Soon enough for you.
Not really soon enough.
But
Should be old.
I have a funny story with Feocious. So
Okay, tell us the funny Feocious. Listen, first of all, funny Feocious fiasco. I think that is the alliteration we need here. Funny fiasco Feocious. What happened?
yeah, so right before I went, I wanted him to sign something, right? So I stopped by an art store looking around for what I could find. And all I could find was a sketchbook and a pen. So I bought a pen and a sketchbook. I went, met up with Feocious, asked him to sign and draw an elephant. And he did. He sat down, he drew a cool little elephant on it. Someone else saw that I had asked him. So in Feocious' studio, there's like big canvases and paint and everything laying around. So that guy grabbed one of the big canvases, went to Feocious, was like, oh, could he draw me something too? Feocious sits down, takes paint, draws this absolute masterpiece on a canvas and gives it to him. And meanwhile, I just have my sheet of paper with like a scribble on it. So I felt like, a bit of an idiot. But yeah, he drew a nice.
You should have said, hey, I'm one of your biggest supporters. You should have hit him with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by then everyone else there was lining up and bringing him stuff. So
It just seems adorable, Feocious. Just like a really sweet person.
yeah, full of energy, very sweet.
What a great story. I mean, I just read something about him and how he was in Vegas and had to get away from his grandparents and just started in the scene, hit it at the perfect time, and boom, got to move out to Seattle like 2 days after he was 18, and good for him. NFTs save another life. All right, well, that's about it. Anybody out there have any questions?
I don't have a question, but I wanted to share a little alpha if now's a good time.
Ooh, alpha, yeah. Let's do it.
Please do.
So all day I've been obsessing over, so Trump, you remember the Trump cards? Trump just launched his season 2 cards today. And
oh, goody.
All day I've been kind of obsessing over what's the opportunity here. And so the supply is about 45,000. It's still minting at 0.047 ETH per mint. There's 10,000 left to be minted. So this is going to sell out like by tomorrow, easy. The best offer on OpenSea is higher than the mint price. After fees and everything, you might make a small amount or lose a small amount. It's like about there after the fees. But if you just mint a bunch, save the rares, sell the commons into the OpenSea offers, then you'll get a lot of like mint price rares to hold on to. And there's a good chance after this mints out, then the secondary volume will start to pump up. And on top of that, there's only 4,000, like it's during the workday for most people, most, people. So there's 4,600 owners for Series 2, but Trump Series 1 has 15,000 owners. So you know that when all of those people start to kind of clue in that there's more Trump cards, that it's not going to stay at the mint price. So those are the two quick thoughts. That one, you can mint right now, save the rares, sell the commons, and two, you could probably just buy some and hold and wait for it to mint out and see what happens.
The only orange cards that I buy are trunk cards, folks. Oh. The untamed elephant trunk cards, and those are some of my favorite. Are they still up there? How are they doing there, Adam? Are they still out and about?
Yeah, they're still on the market. When we release new degen collections, you'll be able to burn them as currency to mint new stuff. So we have some cool new stuff.
I don't want to burn them. Why do you people want to burn shit? I want to keep it. My trunk cards, that's as close as I'll get, one letter away.
It's two, but that's fine.
All right, shut up. Jesus. All right, anyway. Last thing we'll talk about quick is we just had fun with the interviews, and the best interview we did, was we didn't tell people we were comedians, and it's probably because we're not very funny, but we didn't tell people we were comedians. And I went into a booth, and I didn't even, it was an attorney. So I walk in, and it's like Kaufman and Kaufman. But it was a little harder to say, like Krautman, whatever. And I walk in and I go, "Oh, would you speak to us?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm like, "We're here with Mr. Krautman and Krautman." He's like, "I'm not Mr. Krautman. I'm George P. Very, very George P. Filippi." And I'm like, "We're here with Mr. Kaufi Filippi." And he's like, "No, my name is George P." I was like, "Thank you, George P. Flauke Flippy Flau." And he just looks at us and goes, "That's enough. Get out." Yeah. We were thrown out immediately by these people. And I can't think of anything that made me happier the whole weekend. Was that we annoyed this guy so much that he literally was aggravated and threw us out, like he had been punked somehow. And the fact that he probably paid like $2,000 for a booth that no one was like going to. Mm-hmm. So he was probably not in a great mood,
I mean, yeah, I can imagine how much he paid for it. And just like, of all the, there was such little to do on the main floor to begin with. I doubt anybody's rushing over to the lawyer booth.
No, but eating sandwiches, that was more.
Oh, that was the star of the weekend, man. Those sandwiches. There's just so many.
Yeah, they were good. They were good. I see my wife is here, and let me tell you, she was not happy with the food. Not at all.
Didn't like the sandwiches?
She did not. No.
Oh, man.
No. She was let me put it this way. She disliked the sandwiches so much that she's deathly allergic to ham, and she took the ham sandwich and took the ham off it, even though it might kill her.
Oh, they had ham?
One day, yeah.
Damn.
So Friday, yeah, you weren't there?
They had roast beef on Thursday. I
know.
Oh man, I didn't stop eating.
All right. Well, we have some news today, so let's go, folks. Here we go.
All right.
Folks, Goblin Town creator trashes NFT artwork, disables trading in royalties stand.
Yay!
Woo! Goblin Town NFTs went viral last year after holders rambled about piss. Rambled about what? Is that a... Jesus, some NFT traders are unhappy with the creator's surprise moves?
Rambled about piss. Is that a good name for a band?
Yeah, just changed the P to put one line down. You got Kiss. I remember someone talking about burgers with Gary P sauce when they were talking about Goblin Town. So, look, poop and pee has been with Goblin Town from the beginning.
From the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a rebel project designed to embrace toilet humor, as well as the degeneracy and debauchery of NFT traders and the subculture that has emerged around it. I love when I read the actual piece. Anyway, Truth Labs, the creator of Goblin Town, Goblin Town is a collection that went viral as the NFT market slumped last year, has been accused of rugging holders this week by changing all of the project's artwork into animated GIFs of a middle finger holding up 3 additional middle fingers. Yeah. And it said, fuck royalties, fuck supporting building and creatives. Flipping is the heart of what makes Web3 special. Honor the flipper, fuck the community, long live the slow rug. All 10,000 of the animated NFTs now read that.
Why is this guy so angry, Bo?
Well, they're pissed because they created a project, and then right up front they said, okay, no roadmap, no Discord, no utility, and it's free. Okay, here, just take it. And now, is it a shock that they're not happy with marketplaces and traders that no longer want to honor their creator royalty amounts? Do you think that might be the reason? You think maybe? You know why? Because they gave it to you for free. And now you want to fuck them over. Why? So we could have more wash trading? More wash trading? Really? Jesus Christ. But today's move has some collectors wondering why its creators expect them to play by their rules. You know, I hate everything about this. I hate everything about people. It's just like, you know, I don't want to show my cards here, but if you tell me that you're a Trump supporter, there are certain things I know about you. I'll just leave it at that. Okay? And there's certain things. And if you tell me you're against royalties, there is definitely something I know now about you as well. Okay? I'm not going to get into it, but look, man, we were sold a bill of goods. If you're an artist, okay, just take us, for example. We give away our NFTs, right? And you give away NFTs, and the point is, if things start to happen, you'll make some money later on. Not if the wash trading people can help it, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Screwing up the whole promise to begin with, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it'd have been different because people would have priced their things different if there was going to be no such thing as royalties. Adam, we've talked about this many times. What do you think about the Goblin Town changing their images?
I think it's an important reminder to people that NFT projects can handle their metadata in different ways. And one of the ways it's pretty common gives the owner the control to actually change the images and metadata at will. So Goblin Town isn't being malicious here because they'll airdrop replacements for everything. But people are now nervous that, what if all my NFTs just get changed because someone hacks the owner wallet or someone gets disgruntled on the team, etc. It is a persistent threat for a lot of projects.
Well, you know, I mean, part of the issue is we're getting into, are we truly decentralized? And the answer is no. We're not truly decentralized when somebody can change the thing you purchased, right? So, you know, that is a good lesson just in that sense that, hey, I don't understand. Isn't this on the chain? No, not the picture. Okay, very few, the inscriptions and for Bitcoin, different things like that, and some projects are actually encrypted. The image is actually in the ETH token, but not many. So what you're really just getting is like a web link, and it's pointing to something. So, yeah, you know, that's, I know a lot of people who have the same issue with royalties or pissed about that and that kind of vibe. And I can totally get that, you know. I totally get the decentralization is hogwash. You have a point. You definitely have a point.
Hogwash, huh?
Hogwash.
We're down to hogwash.
Hogwash.
Well, it's fitting for Goblin Town.
Yeah, Goblin Town, hogwash.
Hogwash. That's probably like a favorite drink in Goblin.
Hey, guess what I forgot today?
What? Yes, you did.
Yeah, second story. Let's do it again.
There,
Let's have a little song. Pussy Riot pitches Metaverse Utopia with virtual social network IMVU.
Can we say that on this show?
Say what?
The name of the story.
Yes, Chris, I already just said it.
Okay.
Do you want to say it?
No, maybe later.
Come on, Chris, be a big boy. Say it. You can say it.
Vagina Riot.
All right. Anyway, Pussy Riot is setting up shop in the Metaverse on Wednesday during NFTNYC. Online virtual social networking site IMVU and Pussy Riot announced the launch of a Web3 community space called Utopia. That founded in 2004, the 3D virtual world and social network platform allows you to create personalized avatars, etc., and interact with others via chat and events.
Bo?
Yeah.
I really don't understand this story.
What's not to understand, Chris?
Well, what kind of virtual reality space does a Pussy Riot have? Like, can you have virtual touch? Can you, like, virtually touch the pussies? Like, do you practice with the pussies?
Chris.
Is this for high school health classes or something? You know what? Pussy Riot would make a really good band name, too.
Oh, good God. Anyway, no stranger to enlisting Web3 to support important causes. Pussy Riot, the band, was a founding member of the Ukraine DAO, which raised money for people affected by the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. And the Pussy Riot Utopia delivers a virtual pink church to foster gender equality, activism, and social justice.
It's a church now?
Well, it's definitely a Catholic church, right?
I don't think that's the preferred gender over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Gilgamesh might be the Gilgamesh.
Oh, the Galgamex.
Yes,
right,
maybe
yes.
it's the Galgamex Catholics.
Right. Well, the Galgamex vagina is 3 feet wide and filled with razor-sharp teeth, so do you really expect them to have sex with vaginas?
No, I do not. I excuse all Gilgamesh pedophiles. And scene. Thank you.
Apologies to any Galgamex who got offended by that joke.
And anybody who really likes South Park. But going to our next story. Oh, sorry, I did it again. Wow. Thank you. I just like to play with the buttons. Anyway, NFT warranties can help mass adoption of the technology, says Web3 exec. Yes, it will be like the old Maytag repairman commercial.
What was that?
He was like the most bored man in town because like the gimmick was that Maytag appliances were so good they would never break.
I don't get it.
But Chris, again, what's not to get? The machine wouldn't break and then he wouldn't have anything to do.
Then why did he have a job to begin with?
Well, because you need a repairman.
But if nothing ever broke down in Maytag, then why did they create the job to begin with?
Because sometimes things break.
Fuck, is this a Who's on First or something? Like, is this an old Abbott and Costello routine? What are you doing here?
I already made a 30-year-old commercial reference, so we might as well go with the classics. I mean, if you want to do Who's on First, we can... we could do that. Anyway, people actually fixed stuff years ago, Chris. Did you know that?
I know an old person knows how to fix things.
I don't know how to fix things. I know how to call people to fix things.
Back in my day, we called the Maytag.
That's right.
repairman.
Hello, Mr. Maytag man.
And we would just call him to say hi. Because we knew he was For some reason, we had the Maytag repairman, but we knew he didn't have to do anything.
Got it.
We called him up to say, "Hey, how you doing? You need lunch or something?"
Okay. A new non-fungible token warranty service from Web3 payment provider Wort. Oh, this is.
I have one of those. Yeah.
Do you? Where, on your penis?
Yeah, somewhere.
You got a word on your penis? Okay. Anyway, this story I love in 6 words. I think 2 words that. You ever have a thing where you see a word and it's like an uncontrollable urge to say the word in a weird way? Do you ever have that, Adam? Do you ever see like a name and you feel like saying it like a bird call or something like that?
No, I
like when you're alone. When you're alone, Adam. No?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, well, so here, when it says just me, okay, anyway, it says the payment provider, Wort. Like that's how I want to say, Wort. And also the InsurTech service, Avada. That's how that should be said. Avada. That's like a bird thing. Avada. Okay. Anyway, Avada is trying to troubleshoot the asset security gap for both active and prospective collectors. This service will be available on nearly 80 digital asset marketplaces, including Known Origin. And they're going to charge 6% of the asset cost at checkout, and coverage will be calculated by the purchase price, not the current market value. And that is, no, not okay. That is not going to work, okay? How many things do you need to be insured at the same price? How many things do you have that need to be insured and they're the same price when you purchase them?
Most things. Oh, like a TV, a car, a washing machine, all stay at a relatively stable price.
Well, not with NFTs.
Oh,
take Goblin Town.
Yeah.
Goblin Town started at 0. So what are you going to do? Get 0 insurance? And then it was as high as $18,000. It was 6 ETH at one point. So if you bought it at 6 ETH, you'd have to pay 6% of 6 ETH, which would be a lot.
How much does my warranty cover? And don't tell me it's 0.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And now it's back down to like 0.4. So how could this work? Adam, how could this work?
I don't know.
No, it can't. See, even the great Adam Garamani cannot see a way for this to work. So I think it's quite clear that this cannot work.
This cannot work.
Brought to you by. Okay, we have one more story, folks. I want to thank everybody for hanging in with us on Twitter and on Riverside, where you're watching us on video. Next time, if you want, check out the Riverside link and watch us on video. We're actually on Twitch right now. Simulcast, but
Twitch one.
Yeah, but
Get it?
Yeah, I got it. But I just want to be honest and tell you, not one single person has ever watched this on Twitch. Okay, anyway, but
Not
it's there.
yet.
Not yet. It's true. It's there. We're going to go to YouTube probably next week. I didn't have time with NFT NYC. All right, here we go. Ethereum concluded its 2-year transition to proof of stake with the launch of the Shanghai Upgrade.
Oh.
Ethereum developers successfully completed the long-awaited Shanghai hard fork on Wednesday.
Hard fork? I thought they only used chopsticks in Shanghai.
Yeah. You're right, Alice, since we're doing old shit now. Anyway, prior to the update, there was the equivalent of roughly 34 billion, not even million, 34 billion locked up on the Ethereum network, which became available to validators on the 12th of April. Investors were quite uneasy about what this unlock would mean for the price of ETH.
Right, Sylvester.
Ethereum. I want some Ethereum. Anyway, as it turns out, the price impact was a positive one. And in the days that followed, Ethereum broke above 2,100 for the first time in 11 months. It's been hovering around 2,100 for the past week. So Adam, can you confirm or deny the whole reason? Proof of stake relies on crypto staking, while proof of work relies on crypto mining. But can you give our fans just a brief overview? Because it's very confusing.
Yeah. So a while back, a ton of people on Ethereum locked up their Ethereum for an indefinite amount of time, billions and billions of dollars worth, to participate in this proof of stake system. With the Shanghai Upgrade, suddenly they could withdraw the funds. So people were terrified that all these people who've had billions of dollars of Ethereum would rush to sell their Ethereum and, make some profit, buy things, go on a shopping spree, etc. So after the unlock happened and all those hardcore stakers didn't just dump their ETH on the market, a lot of people were relieved. They're like, okay, well, this was the big event we were worried about. It was a nothing burger. So now we can have the price go up. So that's basically what happened there.
Got it. And in general, crypto staking, that's why the money was, can you explain I think we understand there used to be mining, but why did they lock that money up for crypto staking? But
because you can earn interest. Yeah, so mining, you spend energy to get a piece of all the transactions. With staking, you lock up your holdings. It's more of an economic model versus just a burning energy model. The theory being, the more money you're willing to put into play, the more trustworthy you are.
Okay, because I understood mining, right? Because they were doing an arithmetic problem, and whoever raced to get it first, right, would get the money, which was how they kept things in line. But with the crypto staking, so you're saying like people are bidding against each other, saying, I'll pay this much, or I'll take this little, or, and then this is the key that I'm looking for. Then what happens? How does the fact of having money affect the blockchain staying correct?
Yeah, because if you've locked up, it's almost like a pawn shop, right? If you borrow money from the pawn shop, you give them something valuable. And if you cheat the pawn shop, they just keep that valuable thing. So that's the thing with staking. I'm locking up some Ethereum. I'm getting a piece of the network. If, as a staker, if I lie to the network about how things are going, they can take some of my money. So I'm incentivized not to lie and to be like, okay, Bo did spend there, Bo did buy that there. So that's how it's keeping things honest in the network.
So the final question is, though, so what is the staker doing to? They're just checking that everything that's happened is correct, or are they required to do something?
Yeah, you run an Ethereum node. So that's basically what staking is. You run your own Ethereum node that tracks all the blockchain transactions, and you lock 32 ETH up in it. And if your node is honest, you'll continue to get a cut of all the things. If you try to cheat the system and say that transactions didn't exist or whatnot,
right,
and you're found out, then you can lose a big chunk of that 32 ETH that you've staked.
Yeah, so I kind of understood this whole process, but that's sort of the micro that I didn't. So basically, do you have any idea how many nodes there are? Of course
there must be thousands, but
there's tens of thousands, I'm sure, or thousands. So, but let's say today 3 people screw up their node. They lie.
Yep.
Let's say I get me and 2 of my friends, and we're going to lie and say that, this money came to us. Okay. How does the blockchain know the 3 of us are lying?
Yeah, so it's fascinating. So you have a node and you say, hey, I just got $1 million of ETH from Elon Musk, right?
Right.
Well, for a transaction to be accepted by all nodes, you need a bunch of other nodes to agree with you. So if you're the only one saying this and 1,000 other nodes disagree that that happened, you're going to get flagged and you could lose your money. But
So is it true that it's like 50% or something like that have to agree before it goes through?
that's the 51% attack, where if you own 51% of all nodes, then you can say whatever you want. You can say, oh, I just got $1 billion worth of ETH from Vitalik. So I don't think that 51% have to agree with everything, but like a bunch do. And it's kind of random which ones are picked.
Oh, I see. So it randomizes, and all that's very interesting. So it's not quite as simple as that. But, well, once again, we are stupid comedians, and thank God Adam's here to tell us what the hell's going on. Anyway, so folks, this brings us to a close. We did a little bit extra today because we had stories as well as the NFT NYC event, which was really, it was still fun. I still had a very good time in many ways.
It was a good time.
I just, like we said, we were a little bored, but we did have a good time. And want to remind everybody, go to blazo.com/links, LINKS, blazo.com/links. And you can find out all about all the different things we're doing. Every Tuesday, we're right here at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So please come back and watch. Please do follow us on Twitter as we cut these up and we create clips to put up. And if you haven't already, please check out our latest clip where I roll around in... Chris is mouthing something to me. What's going on, Chris?
No, just keep telling your story.
Why are you doing that?
Just do it.
Huh. Hey, Chris is mocking me from behind. Anyway, because because I'm Italian and Jewish, okay? My hands have to move. Anyway, now I forgot what the hell don't forget that we have a great clip from NFTNYC, which is comedians talk to dogs.
Comedians talk to dogs.
Where I roll around with a bunch of puppies and get humiliated by them. They talk to me and they tell me we're hacks. But anyway, check that out. It's on our Twitter. And
Bo was having such a good time with those dogs. I was afraid he was going to try to sneak one in our camera bag,
Who, me?
Yeah.
If
You're
it was,
having a good time.
maybe if it was cats. See, I like dogs.
You had enough cats. Come on.
I like
get
dogs, but you can't leave a dog for a weekend.
Oh, they make you feel young. Come on.
So does cats. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for coming. As always, Adam Garamani, you are the best, the smartest, and our bud. So that's it, guys. Leave. Today.
Go.
Wait, I'll play you some music. No, I can't. If I play music, we still don't have it figured out, really, right? If I play music, it's going to be so loud, it's going to be earth-shattering. So what I have to do is, that's it. Adam can't talk now. Adam will not be heard. But I will play some goodbye music, and we'll see if it's okay. Ready?
It's not that bad.
Thank you.
So long.
Thank
farewell.
you. Thank
you. Goodbye.
BLAZO! Hey everyone, I'm Bo Blaze.
And I'm Chris Park.
And this is the NFT Comedy Hour. Kind of like The Daily Show, but with NFTs and stuff. Don't forget, we also do the show Comedians Talk to NFT Stars, where we talk to some of the most interesting people in the NFT world. That show is also available as a podcast and as an NFT. Visit blazo.art/links. blazo.art/links.